Have you ever heard the saying, a high-paying job will keep you poor? There's some truth to it. Let's explore this concept further. You see, many people fall into the trap of lifestyle inflation when they start earning a higher salary. They upgrade their car, buy a bigger house, and splurge on luxury items. Before they know it, they're living paycheck to paycheck despite their hefty paycheck. But that's not all. I'm going to talk about a common misconception that many people have, that having a high-paying job means having a lot of wealth. This is not necessarily true, and in fact, it can be the opposite. A high-paying job can actually keep you poor if you don't manage your money wisely and fall into some traps that I'm going to reveal in this video. This is a common question that many people have, especially after reading the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. The basic idea is that the rich have a different mindset and strategy when it comes to money. They don't work for money. They make money work for them. According to Kiyosaki, the rich focus on building assets that generate passive income, such as businesses, real estate, etc. These assets provide cash flow that covers their expenses and allows them to reinvest in more assets. The rich also use tax advantages, leverage, and compounding to grow their wealth faster. The poor and middle class, on the other hand, work for money. They trade their time and skills for a paycheck, which they use to pay for their liabilities and consumption. They often have little or no savings or investments, and they depend on their jobs for income. They are also more vulnerable to taxes, inflation, and market fluctuations. Kiyosaki argues that the key to becoming rich is to change your financial literacy and mindset. He says that you need to learn how to create assets, not liabilities, and how to use debt and taxes to your benefit. He also says that you need to overcome your fear and greed and seek opportunities instead of security. An asset is something that puts money in your pocket, whether you work or not. A liability is something that takes money out of your pocket, whether you work or not. For example, a rental property that generates income is an asset, while a mortgage that requires monthly payments is a liability. So, what are the reasons why a high-paying job will keep you poor? You spend more than you earn. This is the most obvious one, but also the most common. When you have a high income, you may feel tempted to buy expensive things, go on lavish vacations, or eat out at fancy restaurants. You may also feel pressured to keep up with your peers or society's expectations. But if you spend more than you earn, you will never be able to save or invest your money, and you will always be living paycheck to paycheck. You pay more taxes. The more you earn, the more taxes you have to pay. Depending on your tax bracket, you may lose a significant portion of your income to the government. This means you have less money to save or invest, or to spend on things that matter to you. You have more debt. Having a high income may make you eligible for bigger loans, such as mortgages, car loans, or student loans. But this also means you have more debt to pay off and more interest to pay. Debt can be a huge burden on your finances, and it can limit your options and opportunities in life. You have more stress. Having a high-paying job usually comes with more responsibilities, expectations, and pressure. You may have to work long hours, deal with difficult clients or bosses, or handle complex problems. This can take a toll on your mental and physical health and affect your happiness and well-being. Stress can also lead to poor decisions, such as impulse spending, substance abuse, or neglecting your relationships. You have less time. Time is a precious resource that money can't buy. When you have a high-paying job, you may have less time to do the things that you enjoy or that are important to you. You may have less time to spend with your family and friends, to pursue your hobbies and passions, or to learn new skills and grow as a person. You may also have less time to take care of your health, such as exercising, sleeping, or eating well. You have less freedom. Having a high-paying job may make you feel trapped or dependent on your income. You may feel like you can't quit your job, even if you hate it, because you have bills to pay, debts to clear, or a lifestyle to maintain. You may also feel like you can't take risks, such as starting your own business, changing your career, or traveling the world, because you're afraid of losing your income or security. You have less passion. Having a high-paying job may not be aligned with your passion, purpose, or values. You may be doing something that you don't enjoy, that doesn't challenge you, or that doesn't make a positive impact on the world. You may be doing it just for the money, and not for the fulfillment or satisfaction. This can make you feel bored, unhappy, or unfulfilled with your work and your life. You have less growth. Having a high-paying job may not offer you much room for growth, learning, or improvement. You may be stuck in a routine, doing the same thing over and over again, without expanding your knowledge, skills, or abilities. You may also be complacent and not seek new opportunities, challenges, or experiences that can help you grow as a person and as a professional. You have less happiness. Having a high-paying job may not make you happy if you don't have other aspects of your life in balance. Money is important, but it's not everything. Happiness comes from many sources, such as your relationships, your health, your hobbies, your spirituality, and your contribution to the world. If you neglect these areas of your life, you may feel empty, lonely, or depressed, no matter how much money you have. So, these are the 9 reasons why a high-paying job will keep you poor, and why you should not chase money at the expense of your happiness and well-being. Of course, this doesn't mean that you should quit your job and live in poverty, or that you should not aim for a high income. Money is a useful tool that can help you achieve your goals, support your loved ones, and make a difference in the world. But money is not the only factor that determines your wealth, or your success, or your happiness. You need to have a holistic approach to your finances and your life, and find a balance that works for you. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to get notified of my new videos.